economic, diplomatic and political goals. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid directs all concerned to ensure transparency and accountability for continued development of fisheries and livestock sectors. No action against Priya Shah before she defends herself, says Obaidul Qadir. Public wrath brought Khaleda Zia's political downfall, comments Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Water levels in Brahmaputra, Jamuna and Surma rivers reduce, developing flood situation across country. Relief operations continue. US sending troops to Saudi Arabia amid rising tension with Iran. Tehran releases a video of tanker detention in Hormuz Strait. An ICC ban stops Zimbabwe to play Tri-Nation Series in Bangladesh. Assalamu alaikum. This is Shibli Noman Noshad. Welcome you all to News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Center.
And I'm Annie Kambaring. Those were the highlights, now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina asked the Bangladesh envoys in European countries to pursue the political and economic diplomacy together in the interest of countries' economic development. The Prime Minister was speaking at the Envoys Conference, the first of its kind in the British capital, London, yesterday. A total of 15 Bangladesh ambassadors, high commissioners and permanent representatives posted in different countries of Europe attended the conference. At the conference, the Prime Minister held discussions with the Bangladesh envoys on various issues and gave them necessary directives. The issues included enhancing Bangladesh's image further in Europe, boosting trade and commerce, and attracting more investment in the country. Referring to the fast-changing world, Sheikh Hasina advised diplomats to take effective and time-befitting action plan for establishing deeper and broader relations with foreign countries.
জাতির পিতা যে পররাষ্ট্র নীতিমালা আমাদের দিয়ে গিয়েছিলেন যে সকলের সাথে বন্ধুত্ব, কারোর সাথে বৈরিতা নয়, আমরা কিন্তু অত্যন্ত দক্ষতার সাথে আমাদের এই কূটনৈতিক সম্পর্কটা আমরা বজায় রাখতে সক্ষম হয়েছি। এখন অন্তত বলতে পারি যে প্রত্যেকটা দেশের সাথে বাংলাদেশের চমৎকার সম্পর্ক রয়েছে। আমাদের যে লক্ষ্যটা সেটা হলো অর্থনৈতিকভাবে বাংলাদেশের অগ্রগতি অব্যাহত রাখা। আমরা যেমন বন্ধুত্ব রাখবো, সাথে সাথে আমাদের ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য সম্প্রসারণ করা, বিনিয়োগ বৃদ্ধি করা। কোন কোন অঞ্চলে, মানে যেমন আপনারা এসেছেন ইউরোপের দেশগুলি থেকে, এই ইউরোপের বিভিন্ন দেশের বিভিন্ন ধরনের চাহিদা আছে, তাহলে কোন কোন দেশে কি কি ধরনের পণ্যের চাহিদা সেটা যেমন খুঁজে বের করা, বা সেই পণ্যগুলির মধ্যে কি কি আমরা উৎপাদন করতে পারি বা রপ্তানি করতে পারি, আমাদের রপ্তানির বাস্কেটটা বাড়ানো। আমাদের খুঁজে দেখতে হবে যে কোন দেশে কি ধরনের পণ্য চাহিদাটা।
President Mohammad Abdul Hamid asked all concerned to prevent all sorts of irregularities in the fisheries and livestock sector strictly to continue its development trend. The President gave the directives while releasing fish fries at the Bongo Bhavan Pond this afternoon, marking the National Fisheries Week 2019. Terming the fisheries sector as a huge potential one, the President stressed on playing a responsible role of the government and all fisheries-related stakeholders in availing the optimum opportunities of the sector. Mentioning that some dishonest businessmen are tarnishing the image of country and hampering export of the sector, President Abdul Hamid asked all concerned to remain alert so that a section of fraudulent people cannot do any harm of the potential sector. The President said the recent media report on pasteurized milk not only caused loss but also affected marginal farmers and producers. President asked all concerned to bring all culprits involved in irregularities to the legal framework. President Abdul Hamid stressed on inspiring mass people to preserve and cultivate fishes of all species to earn profit as well as maintain environmental and geological diversification. State Minister for Fisheries and Livestock Mohammad Ashraf Ali Khan, Khosrow Secretary of the Fisheries and Livestock Mohammad Raisul Alam Mondol, and DG of Fisheries Department Abu Said Mohammad Rashidul Haq spoke on the occasion. Later, President Mohammad Abdul Hamid released fries into Singapukur at Bongo Bhavan. Rizwan Ahmed Tawfiq MP and secretaries to the President were present. Awami League General Secretary, Road Transport and Bridges Minister Abdul Qadir has said the government will not take any legal action against Priya Shah beforehand. Rather, she should be given chance to explain herself. He said this while talking to Newswin after attending a seminar on branding of Metro Rail project at Bangabandhu International Conference Centre in Dhaka today. Among others, Enamul Haq MP, Additional Secretary of Road Transport and Highways Division Shishir Kumar Roy, and Managing Director of Metro Rail Project M.S. Siddiq were present at the seminar. The Awami League General Secretary said the comment passed by Priya Shah to the US President Donald Trump is her personal subject, but such type of her utterance is provocative and untrue. Earlier, the minister handed over the license of MRT Line 6 for the branding of the Metro Rail project. The minister said the work of MRT Line 6 will be completed in 2021 until the whole construction works of the project from 1 to 6 will be completed by 2030.
U.S. Ambassador to Bangladesh, Earl Robert Miller, has paid a courtesy call on Road Transport and Bridges Minister Abdul Qadir at Secretariat in Dhaka today. During the call-on, they discussed several issues related to the interest of the two countries. They also talked about Priya Shah's false complaint to U.S. President Donald Trump against Bangladesh. Earl Robert Miller has expressed his positive attitude at Bangladesh's position in this regard. The meeting emphasized on the strengthening the relations and economic prosperity of the two countries. Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood said, public rep has exposed Begum Khaleda Zia to political fall as BNP is drawing hatred from the mass people for destructive activities. He said this at a press conference at his Secretariat office today. Information Minister said, BNP had earlier made people hostage and killed them through arson attacks and also made ill attempts to foil the polls as well as the voting rights of the common people. So, Khaleda has already suffered political fall due to public wrath, the minister added. Urging BNP leaders to retrieve the people's trust and faith, Dr. Hassan Mahmood said, the world community knows that a peaceful political environment is prevailing in Bangladesh, but the leaders of BNP didn't see the peaceful environment. Replying a question on Priya Shah's comments during an interaction with U.S. President Donald Trump, Dr. Hassan Mahmood said her comments go against the interest of Bangladesh. She made false, purposeful and treasonous remarks, he added. The minister said how Priya Shah became a member of the delegation to the U.S. needs to be investigated. Monthly coordination meeting of Information Ministry and its different departments and organizations was held at the Ministry of Information today. Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood chaired the meeting, while State Minister for Information Dr. Muhammad Murad Hassan was present. Information Secretary Abdul Malik moderated the program. Chief Editor of Bangladesh Sangbad Songstha, BSS Abul Kalam Azad, Director General of Bangladesh Television SM Harun al-Rashid, Principal Information Officer Surat Kumar Sarkar, Director General of Bangladesh Betar Narayan Chandra Shil, and senior officials of the Ministry of Information and its various departments attended the meeting. Terming the mobile court drive across the country to enact Cable Television Network Act as a revolutionary step, the Information Minister said overall discipline has returned to this sector thanks to the initiative. The Information Minister extended thanks to all the officials of the Ministry of Information, including the Information Secretary, as the ministry placed fourth in implementing the annual performance agreement. Later, the Information Minister handed over the Integrity Award for the year 2018-2019 of the Information Ministry, Film Censor Board Vice Chairman Mohammad Nizamul Kabir as the Department Chief, Deputy Secretary Nasrin Parveen among the officers, and stenotypist computer operator Mohammad Zakir Hussain among the employees received the prize. State Minister for Information Dr. Mohammad Murad Hassan, Information Secretary Abdul Malik, and senior officers of the ministry attended the function. Shompriti Bangladesh has protested Priya Saha's blatant lies to the international arena. Leaders of the organization at a press conference at National Press Club Auditorium today fiercely protested Priya Saha's lies concerning country's minority community. Speakers at the press meet urged all to stay alert against any vested quota fish in murky water seizing the opportunity. Convener of the Shompriti Bangladesh, Piyush Bandopadhyay, read out a written statement at the press conference.
According to the latest bulletin of flood forecasting and warning center, all the major rivers of the country are in falling trend except the Padma and the rivers around the Dhaka city. The flood situation in Tangail, Shirazganj, Bogura, Jamalpur, Kurigram, Gaibandha and Sylhet districts is likely to improve in next 24 hours. Flood situation in Maniganj, Rajbari, Faridpur and Munshiganj districts may remain unchanged in the next 24 hours. Meanwhile, the Awami League leaders and activists alongside the government are distributing sufficient relief materials to mitigate the sufferings of the people in the flood-affected districts. Now, international news. The Pentagon has said U.S. troops are being deployed to Saudi Arabia to defend American interests from emergent credible threats. The move comes amid heightened tensions with Iran over the safety of shipping lanes in the Gulf. Saudi Arabia confirmed that King Salman had approved the move to strengthen regional security and stability. The kingdom has not hosted U.S. forces since 2003, when they withdrew the end of the war with Iraq. The U.S. presence in Saudi Arabia started with Operation Desert Storm in 1991, when Iraq invaded Kuwait.
A recording has emerged of radio exchanges between a Royal Navy frigate and Iranian armed forces vessels moments before a UK-flagged oil tanker was seized in the Gulf on Friday. In the recording, an Iranian vessel tells HMS Montrose it wants to inspect the Stena in peril for security reasons. UK Defence Minister Tobias Allon said sanctions against Iran were among the options being considered in response. But Iran's ambassador to London warned the UK against escalating tensions. Now, news and weather. Weather forecast till 6 p.m. tomorrow says light to moderate rain or thunderous showers accompanied by temporary gusty wind is likely to occur at many places over Sylhet division, at a few places over Rangpur, Mymensingh and Chattogram divisions, and at 1 or 2 places over Rajshahi, Dhaka, Khulna and Borishal divisions, with moderately heavy falls at isolated places over the country. Maximum 83 mm rainfall was recorded at Sylhet in the country in 24 hours till 6 p.m. today. Night and day temperature may remain nearly unchanged over the country. Today's maximum temperature of the country was recorded 37 degrees Celsius at Maizikot and minimum 25 degrees Celsius at Tetulia.
Now news on sports. Due to the ban by the International Cricket Council (ICC), Zimbabwe will not be able to take part in the Tri-Nation T20 series, which was set to happen in September in Bangladesh. As Zimbabwe is not allowed to participate, the series is likely to be converted into a bilateral series between Bangladesh and Afghanistan. In a press release today, Zimbabwe Cricket Authority says they will not be travelling to Bangladesh in September due to suspension by the ICC. The ICC suspended Zimbabwe from all kinds of cricket. To end the bulletin, headlines once again. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina asks Bangladesh ambassadors and high commissioners in Europe to pursue diplomacy to strengthen country's economic, diplomatic and political goals. President Mohamed Abdul Hamid directs all concerned to ensure transparency and accountability for continued development of fisheries and livestock sectors. No action against Priya Shah before she defends herself, says Obadul Qadir. Public wrath brought Khaleda Zia's political downfall, comments Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Water levels in Brahmaputra, Jamuna and Surma rivers reduce, developing flood situation across country. Relief operations continue. US sending troops to Saudi Arabia amid rising tension with Iran. Tehran releases video of tanker detention in Hormuz Strait. And ICC ban stops Zimbabwe to play Tri-Nation series in Bangladesh.
That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. And we invite you to watch our 11:30 Bangla News. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.